In the small, broken-down village of Quenlis, the sky seemed perpetually covered in a blanket of gray. The fields lay barren and the rivers dry, the people struggling to survive in the harsh environment. One fateful day, they would witness what could only be described as a miracle. From the dense forest, a figure emerged, cloaked in dark robes, with a single, piercing eye visible beneath the hood. This was the Degel. Word of the mysterious one-eyed man spread quickly among the villagers. The sage at the village's center, an old woman with a name long forgotten to history, spoke of ancient prophecies about a figure who would come to control the very essence of nature. It wasn't long before the Degel proved his worth. With a wave of his hand, rain began to pour from the heavens, drenching the parched earth. Soon after, the crops began to grow at an astonishing rate, and the rivers filled with sparkling waters. The villagers were in awe. Their pleas for survival answered seemingly overnight. The Degel's following grew rapidly. Even neighboring villages began to hear of his powers and sent emissaries to plead for his blessings. The Degel, however, was a quiet, enigmatic figure, speaking little but doing much. His benevolence did not go unnoticed by those with far-reaching eyes. Superman, ever the guardian of balance, sensed a disruption in the natural world. The superhero, known for his unwavering sense of justice, could not ignore the mystical changes taking place. He decided to confront this newfound force. On a stormy evening, the villagers noticed a new figure descending from the sky, a red cape billowing behind him. Superman landed at the village square, his eyes meeting the single, unblinking eye of the Degel. The air crackled with tension. "Who are you to wield such power?" Superman's voice was commanding, a tone that tolerated no disobedience. The Degel remained silent, merely raising his hand towards the sky. Lightning bolts split the heavens, illuminating the scene in a blinding flash. What followed was a clash of titans, the village square turning into a battleground. Superman's strength was unmatched, but the Degel's control over the elements was formidable. Thunderstorms raged and winds howled, as the two figures fought with a ferocity that astounded the onlookers. In a shocking twist, Superman found himself struggling against the Degel's powers. For the first time, the Man of Steel was pushed back, brought to his knees as the elements pounded against him. With a final massive bolt of lightning, the Degel struck Superman down. The villagers watched in stunned silence as their mysterious savior stood over the fallen hero. The Degel had proven his might, not just to the villagers but to the world. His rise to power was no longer just a local legend. It was now a fact known across the globe. The question that lingered in the air was what the Degel's true intentions were. The world had a new power to reckon with, and its future had never been more uncertain.